All right, welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Once again, my name is Michael Wood, and I am the owner and head web designer at Captivatum Multimedia and Web Design. And today I want to show you guys around the WIX SEO Wizard. Many people complain that Wix is just terrible when it comes to SEO. Now, I'm going to say from personal experience that is not true. And just to make doubly sure, Wix has an SEO wizard, which we will go over, and they actually submit your website to Google directly for indexing. So it's actually very good at SEO. However, you do need to know how to use the tools. So if you want to know how to use these tools and become an SEO wizard yourself, stay tuned. Let's first of all look at the website that I have going on here. And this is just one of the Wix templates. This one is called Nomad on the Road, and it's basically a blogging website. Now, the Wix SEO Wizard is useful for any of the templates, but today I want to look at this. I like to go over different templates for different people out there. So in this case, we have a blogger, and this person goes out and they travel, and they simply post all of the latest adventures they have. And one reason why I picked a blogging site is because a blog is super helpful when it comes to search engine optimizations, because you're putting quality content, which is the writing and the images, on your site. I have to emphasize that the words matter. Now, back in the day, people used to just put blocks of text. I don't know if you remember seeing those sites, but they would put blocks of text because they were trying to get the robo-crawlers and Google and Microsoft Bing to find their website. So they just splattered words anywhere on their site. The sites looked terrible, but they called it like a tag cloud or something like that. And it didn't look good, first of all. And a year or two ago, Google clamped down. And they said, I don't think so. Google really wants quality content, because I'll tell you why. Not because they're trying to tell you what to do, but you got to look at Google's perspective. They want the search results that come up to be relevant. They want it to matter. And that's why Google has risen above the other search engines, is because they are very good at showing you results that are relevant to your search. And so anybody who gets spammy, anyone who tries to put all kinds of words on their site, and you know what? You know what actually happens? Believe it or not, people put words on their site about subjects their site isn't even about. Are you serious? Really? Do people do that? Really? Seriously, people do that. So, of course, I'm saying that a little jokingly, a little sarcastically. People do a lot of things. But you don't need to worry, because you're not going to be spammy. You're going to have quality content on your site. And that's why I picked a blogging website, just to show you a good example of great content. Now, if you did not use the Wix SEO Wizard at all, Google's still going to pick up on your site. You're still going to produce SEO. However, the wizard will allow you more control, and it'll give you more options and kind of put you in the driver's seat of the SEO, instead of just putting stuff on your site and just hoping for the best. All right, we could do better than that. Now, if you want to learn more about web design, be sure to check out the Webmaster Academy at www.webmasteracademy.online, and I'll show you from concept to automation how to create stunning and professional websites. All right, let's get into the wizard. Now, to find the wizard, Not the Wizard of Oz, but where is the wizard? Where is it? It's like a journey, an adventure, right? It's not in any of these. Okay, what you need to do is go up to the top, click on Site. And let's wait for this drop-down menu. Here it is, right here. And we're going to get this. WIX SEO Wizard isn't listed on here. What happened? Where'd it go? Oh, they just renamed it because they were hoping maybe if they change the words, you might, find it better. I'm just checking the chat, see if there's any comments. Okay. What you need to do is click on Get Found on Google. And look at the small print. It says boost your site's SEO with WIX SEO Wiz. Head to your step-by-step plan now. So, if you want this wizard to work for you, you're going to have to put some work in. It's not just a click and it's all done. You will have to put the time and energy into making this happen. And if you get lazy about it, well, hey, it's your SEO, right? So Get Found on Google. Click on that. A new menu is going to pop up. WIX has the best SEO for your website. Start now. Sounds good. What's your business or site name? So let's go back. Our business is Nomad on the Road. So let's go ahead and type that in. Nomad on the Road. Hit next. Do you have a business location? Well, sometimes you do, and in this case, no. This is online because it's a blog. So I'll say next. How would people search for you on Google? Now, this is the part where you really have to think about the keywords. There are other outside tools you can use. There are websites that actually show you trending keywords. So it says on this wizard, you want to add up to 5 of them. So you want to describe the things that you are offering. Let's go to our site and see if there's anything here that can kind of give us a clue. Okay, now because this is just a template, I don't have all of the proper text in here. So I might have to make this up a little bit. So bear with me. We're going to have to get a little creative. So Nomad on the road. Well, what would people be looking for in order to bump into your site? Well, let's start with travel. Now, travel is pretty broad, so maybe another keyword to get a little bit more specific, and you could say hiking. Or how about maybe mountain hiking, and you see I have 2 words there. And that's okay. That counts as a phrase. Within the last year or two, Google has moved from individual keywords to phrases. Just because phrases can be a little more specific, and people's search patterns has changed over time. People are starting to use phrases. I remember there were some high school students trying to look up answers to a reading quiz. And they were copying and pasting the entire question into Google. Not just about the subject, but the whole question. So phrases, longer words, multiple words is okay when defining a keyword. So travel, mountain hiking. Let's see what else this blogger is doing. Looks like they're backpacking. Adventure, winter escapes, okay. So we could even just put in some of the titles of those blog posts. Winter escapes, plan your cross-country road trip. So cross-country road trip. So I have 4 right there. Let's see if I can come up with one more. Of course, it's a blog, right? So maybe let's do traveling or a travel blog. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Analyze My Keywords. And this window comes up. And it gives you the strength. So travel is pretty strong. We're not a travel agency. Journey travel looks pretty good. Now, so we're in the green. Mountain hiking. Okay, that looks actually one of the higher ones, so we're going to stay with that. Winter escapes. Wow, that's actually one of the highest of the other related words. Cross-country road trip. Now here, I might be able to do better, but ski rental service country club doesn't really fit very well. So we're going to be fine with that. And then travel blog looks pretty good. So our keywords are pretty strong. Let's go ahead and keep those. So we're going to create an SEO plan. Are you guys ready to create the SEO plan? Let me know. Smile. Give me a like. Give me something there in the chat box so I know that we can go ahead and move on, because I don't want to go too fast for anybody. And I'm just going to check the chat here. Okay, let's go ahead and create that SEO plan. It's creating it. The machines are doing their job. All right, get started with your plan. Let's go ahead. Now, this is where the work comes in, because what's going to happen is the wizard will ask you to change and update certain things on your site. So you do need to pay attention to these, and the goal is to go ahead and get green check marks in all of these areas. Okay, so here is our checklist for our SEO plan. And you notice we got a green check saying the site is mobile friendly. As of this year, Google actually looks at the mobile friendliness of your site. In other words, is it formatted for mobile devices? And that's going to affect your rankings. So that is one of the first things we need to make sure is happening. All Wix templates are mobile optimized. From a design perspective, you might have to go into the mobile editor and make some manual changes. But generally speaking, the site is mobile friendly. The home page is set to be visible in search results. It's one of those switches that can come on and off, and you just got to make sure that that's working. All right, let's update the home page's SEO title. And we're going to say, go for it. Because, so, do you see all these red exclamation marks? Those are basically hits that we need to fix. Everything needs to be a green check mark. Only then, my child, well, can you see the great Google? All these are green checks. So the first thing is update the title. Let's go for it. Now, what's nice is the SEO Wizard actually tells you what you need to do. So in here it says, well, why it matters. Well, the SEO page title or meta title is the first thing about you that people see on Google. Tell them who you are by adding your name, keywords, and location. You can edit this info from our page SEO settings. So then it says what you need to do. Well, our current SEO page title, there is none. So we need to fix that. Choose one of these recommended titles. So what's nice is it took the keywords, it took the title of the site, and it already created the meta title for us. Now there's a few variations. Number 1 is mountain hiking, nomad on the road. 2, winter escapes, nomad on the road. Or travel, nomad on the road. So I'm going to say mountain hiking. That seems to be the best one. I'm going to click on copy. And then we're going to go to our editor. It's going to open up a new window. So actually, before it does that, I'm going to go to our regular window, make sure we publish this. Let's go ahead and rename it. Let's save. We actually need to rename the site. Nomad on the road and say done, and then we're going to publish it. And now I feel comfortable about jumping over to the editor. So we'll say go to editor. I'll close out the other browser so we don't get confused here. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and open up the editor. Now you see right here it already jumped to the section which is under page set or site menu, page settings, SEO. And it says right here, Nomad on the road. That's what it's going to look like on Google. But what we want to do is go ahead and make a change on that. And so right here, you notice the words are in gray. And when I hover the mouse, that highlights light blue. So this means there's no information there. Let's go ahead and click on that and simply paste or Control V and paste in what they already told us. Now we can go up to 70 characters. And if you are in a particular region, maybe you're only in Washington State, you would want to go ahead and put in your location. And then, what's this page about? All right, so this is where the art and science come together, because you need to have a good description of what your blog is about. And I always like to think of, from a marketing perspective, what's in it for the visitor, because that's really what this is about, right? It's not for us necessarily. Otherwise, you wouldn't be using the Wix SEO in the first place. So let's talk about what this page is about in terms of what's in it for them. So our awesome travel blog helps mountain hikers and weary travelers be inspired, informed, and I was looking for another I word. And be inspired, informed, and loved. Hey, you can't go wrong with love, right? So that's just a brief thing on what it is about. I need to scroll down. What is the page URL? And we'll say travel blog. Do I want to hide this page? No way. Now, what are the keywords on this particular page? Hiking, travel, mountains, blog. So I just threw a few words in there, and that should save. And so now we're going to go ahead and save the site and make sure you publish the site. Now, we're going to go back to the Wix SEO Wizard and we're going to refresh the page to make sure we did it right. And look, we got green checks. One of our keywords is in there. The business or site name appears. The title is a good length and the title is unique. So all of those things are done. We've cleared one of our green checks. Shoo, I told you. It's going to be a lot of work. So we have other red exclamations we got to jump through. And I'm just checking the chat. Make sure, see if anybody has any questions. All right. So far, so good. Okay. I'm just checking the chat, everybody. Making sure that I answer any questions. All right. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's change the home page's SEO description. Let's go for it. Okay, why it matters. The SEO page description or meta description is right below the SEO title. Remember I was, trying to come up with those words, helping travelers be inspired and loved and all that. That's what we're talking about, okay? Now, I thought I did a good job, except I didn't include my business or site name. So I need to go fix that. What we'll do is we've already published and saved. I can leave. Let's go to the editor. And this takes you exactly to where we need to be when you click on Go to Editor. Okay, so here we're back, and my description was fine, except I did not put the name of my site. So I'll just put our awesome travel blog, Nomad on the Road, helps mountain hikers and weary travelers be inspired, informed, and loved. Okay, remember to save, publish now. That updates the code in the background. Let's go back to the WIX SEO Wizard and let's refresh. And there it is. Yes, I love it when things work. We got a green check, so our business name is there. So don't you love this? Don't you love how it kind of holds your hand through this whole SEO process? I do. I really appreciate it. Okay, optimize the home. In fact, wait a minute. If this really helps you, give me a reaction. I like to see interactions, you guys. Give me a heart, give me some love, give me some happy faces. I just want to make sure you guys are understanding everything here. All right, let's optimize the home page's content. So that was kind of on the back of the house. Let's talk about the front of the house, the part that people see. So let's go for it. Writing high-quality, original content is the most effective way to boost your SEO ranking. And we talked about that in the beginning. You can make your text Google-friendly by adding your keywords and business or site name and including relevant information about what you do. So this is kind of, people didn't... Let me back up. Remember I talked about that people would get real spammy. They just put keywords and slap them down. Or it's kind of, we're doing the same thing, but instead of being spammy about it, we're going to use our words and we're going to make sort of a paragraph or paragraphs that have the keywords in them. So that way the content is, quality and not just a bunch of random words. So one of the things we're missing is one of our keywords. And in case we forgot what they were, they're listed right there on the page. Travel, mountain hiking, winter escapes, cross country, road trip, and travel blog. So I have to make sure at least one of those words is somewhere on my homepage. So I could just say mountain hiking. So I'm going to save, publish now. Now this part is actually not the home page. It is the home page, but this part is actually sort of a widget that simply shows all of my different blog posts. So to get to the actual home page, I need to move this out of the way. And I actually need to add some text directly to the home page. So I'm going to click on Add. We'll go to Text. And we don't want a heading, we just want a paragraph. So we're going to click and drag that into here. And let's just put a quick paragraph of what we're all about. Nomad on the road. In fact, you remember that description we put in the SEO? Oh, that was on the back end. Let's go ahead and put that right here on the front end. Is a travel blog for everyone. I'm not done. I just want to expand the text out here. Okay. We help mountain hikers and weary travelers stay informed, inspired, and loved. Isn't that nice? Okay, if I want to make this a little bit bigger, let's go ahead and expand that out a little bit so you can see it. Let's do a save. Let's publish now. Now let's go back to our SEO wizard and hopefully we can get that green check because we used our keyword. In this case, it was mountain hiking. Let's refresh. Yes, I love it. We got a green check. All right. Let's. Everybody happy about that? I am. Show me some love. Give me a heart, happy face. All right. Thanks, everybody. I love it when things work out. All right. Next one. We are not done, everybody. We still got more to go. Let's collapse that. Let's go to the red exclamation. Update the contact info on the home page. Go for it. Why it matters. Listing your email address, phone number, and location makes it easy for people to get in touch with you. So I don't have any contact info on my homepage. Let's go ahead and go to our homepage, and we're going to put that at the footer. And as you can see, we don't have that information here. So let's go ahead and add text. We're just going to add a paragraph. Or we could do a heading, actually. Now, when I go to the footer, I have to actually click and so where it says attach to footer, go ahead and let it go. And here we're going to go ahead and put in our contact information. Nomad on the road. Contact us at info. Let's put a little one of these separators here. Info at. When you're doing emails, it's good to just have all lowercase. Info at nomad.com. Spread this out here. And put another separator. And then we'll put in the number. It's a 1-800 number. 1-800-555-ROAD. There it is. So we have an email, a phone number. Now, if you have a physical location, you'd go ahead and add the address. But since we're just a blog, the email and phone number is good enough, or even just the email. But in this case, I want a phone number because I want good SEO. I'm going to say done. Save. Publish now. Done. Let's go back. Let's see. Let's hit that refresh button. Yes! Oh, wow. I got an award. Nice job. You're making progress. Keep going to finish your SEO goals. You're on the right track. I love it. Let's go for it. So, all right, everybody. We only have 2 more to go. We're almost done. Hey, we did this in like 30 minutes. You're basically going to master your SEO before it's even time for lunch. Okay. Social links on the homepage are not connected to your social pages. Oh, man, I tell you what. That is a pet peeve of web designers, is having all these social links and they don't go anywhere. So we need to fix that. Make sure visitors can reach your social profiles by updating all your social links. Now, you could say, well, I don't have any social media, so just delete them. Well, you get a red exclamation because the WIX SEO Wizard would tell you you need to have at least one social link on your homepage. Really important for SEO, especially because Google likes to look beyond your website. They like to look at the backlinks. In other words, are people talking about your website in other places? Are they talking about it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? There's discussions about your website. And that helps boost your SEO because Google says, hey, people are talking about this website, that means it must be relevant. Now, for a while, people were trying to game the system, and they were just writing blog articles on 50 different blogs just for SEO. And that could work to some extent, but I know Google's latest algorithm has gotten a little smart to that. So you want to make sure that these discussions are genuine and not just driven by a bunch of robots. Okay, so let's go ahead and, because it's got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, let's go ahead and go to our editor. I'm going to publish this. And what they're talking about is the WIX SEO Wizard looked at those 3 social media icons and said, there ain't nothing connected to those. You need to fix that. So to do that, I'll go ahead and use my Captivate 'em links just for ease of use here. Here's the Captivate 'em homepage, and that's me. Whoa, there's 2 of me. A little freaky there. All right, Facebook. Let's go ahead and just copy the link address. I'm going to set the social links. We'll click on the Facebook one, and let's go ahead and put in the link. Just click on, oh, I'm sorry, I went too fast. Click on the logo. Click on the link right here, and then go ahead and copy and paste the URL to your real social media network. We're going to open it in a new window so they don't leave our website. Say done. Now, just to save time, I'll go ahead and remove these. It says as long as we have at least 1, we'll satisfy the wizard. Remember to save. Publish now. All right, let's go back to our wizard. Let's do a refresh. And yes, we got all greens. We are almost there, guys. One more. Update the About Pages SEO title. Why it matters. The SEO page title or meta title is the first thing about you that people see on Google. Tell them who you are by adding your name, keywords, and location. You can edit this info from your page SEO settings. So we can go ahead and just copy the recommended title. We'll just say copy. Now, you may not know where these settings are, so make sure you save, publish, close the window, and then go ahead and say go to editor. And let the SEO Wizard take you to the right place. And it's loading right now. Okay, there it is. So what this is talking about, our About page didn't have anything for Google. So all I need to do is click on this blank area, paste, and what I did, you have the name of the page. It's not the home page, it's the About page. So you put About and then the name of your site. And then if you want, you could put in the location or maybe keywords. Mountain hikers. And you also notice by convention, the name of the page is in all caps and the rest of the SEO title follows normal capitalization rules. So you don't want all caps all the time. It's like shouting, but it's okay to put all caps for the page. And then we can add a description. Now you don't put the same description as your home page. This is the About page, so you're really talking about this. You could just say contact us for more information and inspiration. And that's good enough because it's only an About Us page. And we could leave the URL with About, and that's fine. We could put some keywords if we want to, but for now, this should satisfy the wizard. Let's save. Publish now. Done. Okay, let's go back and let's do a refresh. Yes, it's all greens. Okay, everybody. We are green all across the board. We did everything the wizard asked us to. Now what? Now do we get to see Google in the cloud? Okay, what do you do now? Looks like everything's good. Now what? Let's go ahead and go to settings. Here are the settings, and we don't have a location, but we could skip it. So this is the questions they asked us in the beginning. And then here you make sure this is checked. Allow Google to include your site in search results. Okay, so let's go home here. Everything's looking good. I'm going to click on view all. Uh-oh. I got a few more reds, and we can't submit it till all the reds are cleared. So on the About page, we have to optimize the About page's content. So this is, again, where we have to use our keywords. So I have to go in here. You notice it says, I'm a paragraph. Click here to add your own text. Well, guess what? The WIX SEO caught us. They said, that is not good for SEO for this site, because I don't have anything in there. So I'm a paragraph. So I need to basically write an About page that's real. We are experienced mountain hikers who can take you on many adventures and winter escapes. Oh, I'm starting to get better at using these keywords. Oh. My grammar checker just had me make a few adjustments. I got lots of robots helping me, everybody. All right, we have experienced mountain hikers who can take you on many adventures and winter escapes. Obviously, you would write more than that. This is just demonstration purposes. All right, let's see if we refresh. Yes, okay, we're good there. So our About page is excellent. Looks like we just have a few red marks on our contact page, which we didn't do the title or the description, and we have no content. Wow. All right. So you notice the trend. The more, for every page you have to make sure there's an SEO title, an SEO description, and keywords on each page. So because I have 3 pages, I had to do this 3 times. Does everyone understand the process so far? Give me a happy face. Give me a heart. Just let me know that you are understanding how things are going. All right. Thank you, everybody. Great job. Okay. Let me just check my YouTube chat. Okay. Looks good. All right. Let's do this last page. So I'm going to go to the site, or you can go to the page, Manage Pages. We're on the contact page. Click the 3 dots and then hit Page SEO. So that was the long way of getting there. I just thought I'd show you how to get there manually. Okay, so we have nothing here. And what we want to do is let's go ahead and copy their suggestion. We're going to click on this blank area and we're going to paste that in. This is the contact page. And again, you could put location or keywords. And it's the same as the About page. Write us a letter. Or give us a call. An experienced mountain hiker is here to help. Okay. Page URL will stay the same at contact, and everything should be good there. Now, what I need to do is add some keywords to this Contact Me page. So I'm going to make sure there's room first. I'll push this down a little bit. Let's add some text. It's going to be a paragraph. Okay. Write us a letter or give us a call. an experienced mountain hiker is here to help. Okay, that should clear our SEO. Let's go ahead and do a save and a publish. And let's go back to our wizard and let's do a refresh. Everything should be green. So you kind of get the rhythm, right? Make sure you have an SEO title, SEO description. Make sure there's keywords on each page. That's kind of the rhythm that we're in. So that should be green. Our website has 18 out of 18 on our checklist. Your SEO checklist is done. Find out what's next. Your site's SEO was successfully updated. And now it's time to boost your Google ranking. Yes, because that's what this was all about. It's an ongoing process which can take time, but you can help by using the valuable tips in our SEO guide. So let's click on the SEO guide. So there's not much that's going to happen now. This is just basically a guide just talking about how to research keywords, planning those descriptions. I was just giving you a demonstration. There is an art to finding the right keywords. There's an art to writing good copy and good descriptions. If you don't know how, I say hire a writer or a copywriter to get that done for you. But that's all there is. There's nothing else to do here. It says our checklist is done, and over time, we're going to go ahead and get found on Google. So that is the SEO Wizard, and I'm hoping that helps you. I'm hoping you see that it's not as crazy. There's kind of a little rhythm that needs to happen, making sure you're good on the back end with SEO titles and descriptions, and then making sure you're good on the front end, using quality content, writing, I'll say again, writing words. Google doesn't always read images. There are Google images, and there's a way you can add SEO to your images, but that's not what we're talking about here. We want to make sure that there's good copy, and one way of doing that is having a blog. So if you don't have a blog on your site right now, I highly recommend you go ahead and add a blog. If you want more lessons on how to add a blog, including how to add Tumblr or Blogger.com, which is a Google product. If you have Google Apps for Business or Google Apps for Education, then Blogger is included in your Google Apps suite. If you want to know how to add those blogs, or even just a Wix blog, which is free if you have a Wix premium site. If you want to know how to add any of those blogs, check out, I have detailed tutorials on all of those at the Webmaster Academy. So check us out. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you like this video, let me know in the comments. Let me know how SEO is going for you, and if you had a chance to play around with the Wix SEO Wizard. I'd like to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. I'll try to get back to you if you're watching the replay. I do read everything, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. Other than that, thank you for being here with me. I look forward to our training for next week. And if you want more trainings, again, check out our academy at www.webmasteracademy.online. This is Michael Wood signing off. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And most of all, that you get found by Google.